A staircase in the preparation room. I've never noticed one. I wonder where it could be. If the Scarecrow went down there with the doctor, it would need to be a pretty big opening. We'll have to go and look. 7 p.m. already. We only have 3 hours until we're overrun with bloodthirsty humans. We don't know for sure if there's an escape route in the basement, but it's our best bet. Maybe we should get everybody from the gym to come with us as soon as we find the stairs. Leave that to me. Mr. Leon! I'll take care of the other students. Don't worry, I'm not a massive agent for nothing. Well then, thank you, Mr. One. You aren't going with him, sir? I'm going to come with you, Kawara. We never know what could happen. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. I am your homeroom teacher, after all. You've done such a good job so far. I want to be there to help you if things get dangerous. What about you, Sakuya? You two go ahead. I'll catch up with you. Right. Okay. We're going to get out of here together, okay? Too much has happened today for both Sakuya and me. I don't know what's on his mind. He doesn't even seem interested in telling me, but if he wants to be alone, that's for the best. I guess it's the two of us then, Mr. Nanaki, sorry. If something bad happens, one of us can come back to warn you, and the others, Mr. Leon. Understood. Commence Operation Breakout it is, then. Not so fast! A heel, really? Now, of all times? Really? Really? What glass are you breaking through every time? Heel, what does he want now? We don't have time for messing around. Tetroxus Melodophonis. You travel now to the abyss of despair, do you not? The abyss of despair? I sense demon spores, far greater in power than even those released by the Tree of Blight. I cannot allow you to face the Dark Sorcerer Wallstein alone. The Wallstein guy is the doctor, right? Okay, we're coming for you, Wallstein. Oh, wait, a heel. We need to be careful, wait! He certainly is lively. Let's go. This isn't the first time I've been in here. I think this is the first time I've been in here. It's kind of bland. Yes. Not a very friendly room, but not distasteful either. This place is flooded with demon spores. Any good bird would normally avoid it. Can you think of anything, sir? Like a hidden door or... I don't come here much, so... Do you feel a draft? A draft, you say? There are no windows in here. It must be coming from the basement. Be silent, my crimson breast. I'm losing the ability to speak. It's been so fucking long. You must hold it back, or the eulogy of doom will... Gate of Erebus, guide me to the abyss! Wait, calm down, heel. You can't... Oh, there it is! So it was behind the mirror all along. He's a lot more clever than he acts, isn't he? Even if he does spout nonsense, whenever he opens his beak. Let us proceed. I'm not saying that anymore. The Master of Abyss awaits us below. A long, dark staircase winds downward behind the mirror. How far does it go? The basement itself should be pretty big. This is sort of like the entrance into a subway tunnel. Let's go. Very impressive. This is a lot fancier than I expected. I never knew this huge place was underneath the school. This facility has been used for research to kill humans since the school was founded. Music. None of us ever knew. We lived our carefree lives with all this going on beneath our feet. I don't see any, Birdie. I wonder if it's closed now. Yes, it's clean and orderly, but I don't get the feeling that it's still in use. There was a fire somewhere down here 5 years ago, and since then the whole facility's been shut up. I suppose they froze whatever project they were working on. Hey, a heel. Which way do you think we should go to find the doctor? That would be, my crimson breast murmurs. The Midnight Hunter approaches. It's here, again. Ah! Couldn't you have said so earlier? Ow, I just got bonked. Oh dear, if we don't get past him, we can't go on. We cannot reach Wallstein without first defeating this dark servant. This trial cannot be avoided. But all we've ever managed to do is run away from this thing. How can we... Yeah. Hey-ya! We can't get anywhere by just running away. Do we have any sort of weapon? You know, as a matter of fact, I do. I do have the stun gun Mr. Leon lent me. Will it even work on a scarecrow? We may not... Well, maybe not a normal output, but it looks like a living creature, so I doubt it would be completely unaffected. The Midnight Hunter is a hound bred from the Black Void. We must purify it with holy water. Oh yes, that's a good idea. What did he even say? There's a fire hose on the wall there. If we time it right... Mr. Nanaki wobbles towards the wall and pulls out the hose. Of course. Ready? He points the hose at the scarecrow and opens the valve. Agheel, sir, get back! I set the stun gun to maximum and hurl it at the scarecrow. Oh shit. It collapses with an unpleasant noise. Its electrified metal arm twitches for a moment, but then it stills. We did it! Electricity is a powerful thing indeed. The thunderous voice of doom! Judgment has come! Oh. Goodbye, Mr. Scarecrow. Onwards! Disgraceful. What am I doing here? A libelle is not allowed hesitation. No. I have not even the right to claim that restriction anymore. Yuya. Foolish. No. Not ish at all. I am a fool. I've been pampered my entire life while in my shadow he crawled along under the weight of a crime of which only he knew. I have been nothing but vain and selfish. What should I do, Yuya? Cool! Cool! It is Sakuya! Sakuya is here! Hello, Oko-san. Leave. No one wanted you to come here. Cool! Everyone is leaving! It is a grand daring escape! Cuckoo! Sakuya will find Ryota and Oko-san! Away we go! With Oko-san. Shut up. Don't talk to me. Cool? Sakuya weeps? No, I do not. It's just raining. Cuckoo. Is Sakuya in pain? That is bad. We must do something about it. Cuckoo. Oko-san used healing touch. Confound you. Must I repeat? Cuckoo. Oko-san knows. Oko-san heard that Yuya has gone somewhere far, far away. We will never see him again. Oh, thank you. Thank you for reminding him of that. It's not like it's fresh or anything. So they told you. Cool! Do not worry. If we cannot meet him, we need only chase after him. You have any idea what you're saying? Death is not a good place to chase someone to. No doubt the older breeds have no concept of death. Chase Yuya into the grave? What kind of fool would... Cool! Oko-san knows the earth is a ball, so if we run far enough, we will find him. What foolishness. Speaking with mongrels makes my head hurt. Except I'm a mongrel too. Poor mongrels who do not even notice their own error, that is. Cuckoo! Oko-san is not a mongrel. Cool! Sakuya and Yuya and Oko-san all have their own wonderful names. Names more important than any breed. Is that your argument? That isn't even... You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down. I am... myself. Cuckoo! It is time to go! Oko-san and friend are late! Cool! Kick Risa to the curb! Time to blast out of this prison and find Yuya! Oh, Oko was always brimming with useless energy, as he was. Am I the same, perhaps? It's very, getcha. We will never see him again, no matter how far we run. But if he were here now, what would he do? What would he want me to do? At any rate, bumping around here won't get us anywhere. 2 more hours. I will chase after him. I will never find him. But I will find myself. Let us go, Oko! There is nothing more for us here. Cool! Sakuya is best when he acts cool. After Ryota at full speed ahead. The demon spores are thick in the air. I smell the stench of the sorcerer. I'm losing my voice. I feel a little nervous relying on Egg-Heel's bizarre intuition alone, but it's worked so far, and we're in a hurry. Is he actually following the doctor by his scent? Or was that just an angelism? There's some very advanced equipment here. These documents look fairly new. Maybe this place is still in use. Shannon! Oh my god, Shannon, you came in at like the very end. We are in it. We are in it. There's a register of names left open on one desk. Welcome back. Goddamn music always fucking changing levels on me when I'm not looking. Maybe it's a student register. Look, your name's here too, Egg-Heel. Dark grimoire. I feel the tendrils of imminent tragedy. They have notes on some of the students too, under Higure. He acts as a neurotransmitter when excited. He seems to produce an intoxicating or hallucinogenic pheromones. Physical exertion acts as a stimulant. The phenomenon causes others to temporarily lose control of themselves, but its usefulness is limited, not currently applicable to combat. I shall not allow the sorcerer to make me his pawn. I am the crimson angel of Judica, designed to wander this earth alone, destined to wander this earth alone. Fuck, I'm losing the ability to speak. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but he sounds and looks unexpectedly heroic. It looks like all the students who were invited here have some sort of physical idiosyncrasy. How did you enroll, Kawara? How? I was invited too. Interesting. I don't know why. Yours is just a bunch of numbers. I wonder if it's the explanation for something like Higure's. Higure's, Jesus Christ. Let me say the wrong name every time, huh? Oh, I'm glad you like that. Thank you so much. It's my little avatar. No, the black miasma of inevitable doom draws near. We are approaching the gate of abyss. I can feel its foul wind. You mean the doctor's coming? Oh, let's go. The doctor's waiting for us. Could you wait a minute, Kawara? What is it, sir? We're almost done. We need to... I want to ask you something first, Kawara. You lied, did you not? Uh-huh. Lied? Me? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why you would lie about that. Or maybe you forgot. The plot has been thickening like soup left on a burner. Why do people get avatars so accurate to what they look like in real life? Well, I paid to have someone make that for me. So that was specially made just for me. Or maybe you forgot. Even though it was just yesterday. Yesterday? After school? Like I said to Sakuya, I don't know anything about it. Yes, that person does all of my human emotes. The animal ones were done by someone else because she does not do animals. She really mains should you face cam once you get to a certain amount of followers? Nah, probably not. Very unlikely. I have so many people constantly in and out of my room. It would piss me off so much if someone were to be in the back of my video at all times. Besides, I went through the trouble of having the avatar made. I want to use that. And I usually game in the dark. And I'd rather not have blinding lights in my face so you could see me. Like I said, wait, I read that already. We have to ask the doctor. I see. Let's go on then. Ooh, what could that be? Mr. Nadaki follows the keel down towards the innermost room. I've been trying to find the truth about music's death since this morning. Why would I lie? Maybe Mr. Nadaki misunderstood something, but that seems too simple. Trust me, being simple is not this game's problem, that's for sure. In contrast to the rooms above, this area is dark and filthy. Like me. This must be where the fire was 5 years ago. I feel like I could smell the soot just by looking at the walls here. Nigeki threw himself into the sea of fire here to end the experiments. I wonder what I would have done in his place. Would I have ended it all like him, or... You're late, Mr. Kawara. I have grown tired of waiting. Well, do I look like I fucking care what you like? Huh? Ryota. Huh. The Dark Sorcerer, Wallenstein. Doctor. It wasn't just music. You killed the headmaster as well. If it weren't for you, the boy who went outside wouldn't have been... Why are you doing this? You have no idea where it's going. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, chat. You're gonna like this. Or you're gonna hate this. But you're gonna never see it coming. Must I repeat myself? I truly love stories where that moment where it clicks and you're like, oh, I understand. And boy, when you get that for this game, it's a doozy. I told you before, I merely disassembled Miss Tosaka. Why did I pick that name? Why did I go with the default name I can't fucking say? I'm dumb. I did not kill her. Do you think I care? It would appear that you need some assistance. I told you before, but you should already have everything you need to answer your question. Who killed Totsuka Music? Do not listen to the Dark Sorcerer's words! He will lay a spell on you. I'm skipping over every hard word that Akio says. I'm not bothering. Perhaps the peanut gallery would keep its thoughts to itself. Oh shit. An iron grill drops behind me like an evil wizard's porculus. I'm cut off. Oh dear, we appear to be shut in. No, the dark spell. You mean the gate? What are you doing? Nothing at all. I simply have no business with them. I was waiting for you, Mr. Kawawa. Now, let us return to our conversation. Our conversation about the truth you seek. Shut up, Audrey. I'm tired. I don't have to say it. I'm kidding. I'm joking with you. You have done unbelievably cruel things, Doctor. You were involved in the medical center here, too. Nothing you could say to me will change my mind. How petulant of you. You are lacking in logic. What I may or may not have done has little to do with the truth of my words. I was employed at this facility from the beginning. No doubt you have already deduced that I was working on Operation Hatoful. Operation Hatoful. The plan to wipe out humanity with the Sharon virus. Precisely. Oh, it does make me so happy when students read ahead and come prepared for the lecture. You are exemplary. Ho ho ho. The strains were isolated from the original host was extremely powerful. Quite possibly the deadliest in human history. However, strains of such lethality tend to be fragile themselves. Sharon virus was no exception. It cannot last very long outside of a host's body. In order to deliver it to the enemy, we would have to send live carriers into their society and allow it to spread via airborne infection. This proved troublesome. Sharon virus, in addition to being harmless to birds, is ill-equipped to establish itself in our bodies. Fujishiro Nageki, the original host, had a rare genetic condition which resulted in a slightly compromised immune system. In his body alone was Sharon able to safely reside. Alas, he refused to cooperate. You forced him to kill human prisoners. If it weren't for your experiments, he never would have killed himself. Indeed. Welcome back, Mr. Lipton. We're really getting the answers here. It did not occur to us that the test of the strain's effect would harm his mental health. We expected that he would be glad of the chance to avenge himself on humanity, but sadly, it was not so, and we lost our sample. The project was put on indefinite hold with his death. But thankfully, we did not lose his corpse in its entirety. I preserved his remains, and have kept them to this day. I have been waiting for a new carrier to arrive. It sounds like this was a very labor-intensive project. Wasn't there a better way? Quite right. I digress a little. There was a reason for our methods. It did not take me long to come up with a better plan. We needed only to compromise the subject's immune system, creating a compatibility, like Fujishiro Nageki's. Compromised immune system? They'd die! Indeed, even if the subjects were able to become a carrier for the Sharon virus, if they died from some other infection, it would all be for naught. Which is why I was very careful with who I chose. I work on the subject over time, slowly weakening his immune system. I suppose I should count myself lucky that I achieved my goal in only a year. You are an exemplary student, Mr. Kawara. I give you my full marks. Full marks? My head hurts. Almost as if some strange creature is wriggling deep inside my brain. Are you okay, Ryota? Mr. Nadaki said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you were alright. Yuzik came to the infirmary. To see me? You've come this far. I'm sure you can answer this. What was it that you forgot? Everything is hazy. I think my stomach is acting up again. I drink the medicine Dr. Iwami gave me and lie down, but my body still feels heavy. I'm tired. Are you okay, Ryota? Yeah, I'm fine now. Mr. Nadaki said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you were alright. Yuzik is reaching towards me. Want to go home? I'll walk you. Her hand stops. Yuzik falls to her knees, clutching her chest. Ryota, I can't breathe. Oh. She can't breathe. This is bad. My mother said to get home early. Everything feels strange. Almost like it's a dream. I need to go home. Goodbye, Music. See you tomorrow. She fell down before my eyes. And then the experiment was a resounding success. Miss Totsuka displayed the archetypal symptoms of a human infected with Sharon virus and passed away. Good lord, I cannot speak anymore. It's been too long. Once the virus is inside a human body, it shuts down the respiratory system in a matter of minutes. Technically speaking, it causes an overreaction of the immune system. Shut up, Bixby. Which leads to widespread apoptosis in the lungs. But more simply, any human who comes into contact with you will die. You see? You're lying. Music and I were together since we were children. Of course, I only administered the live virus to you yesterday. All the things I've done to you over the past year, I've been in preparation for it. Do you recognize this? The scarecrow's head? Yes, alas, the body is now useless, but I shall tell you about Labor 9, the being you call the Scarecrow. It is one of the labor model new humans, developed by the Dove Party researchers, but denounced as unethical. We birds have advanced quickly, but our physical capabilities are still far behind those of the human race. These new creatures were livestock, if you will, to compensate for that. The Labor series was a great step toward the beautiful idea of coexistence with humans. With a human's head mounted inside an artificial body, they were durable and capable of difficult tasks. Of course, they never entered development, the project having been shut down early due to ethical complaints. However, I carried on the Dove's Party researchers' will and created this prototype to be my sidekick. We didn't want too many other people snooping around and disturbing your investigation. So I had to patrol the building. And now the next question. What is inside this bag? A human's head. No. Close, but you have to be more specific. I believe we had Miss Totsuka's head sent to your classroom, but... Did you notice anything Missing? Missing? When I found her in the box, I was too shocked to be looking for clues. I may well have missed something. Wait. He doesn't mean... Music's brain? Correct, you do catch on quickly. So do you, chat. No. The Sharon virus is what suffocates humans. It's a virus. Nerve toxin is what they used to kill the headmaster and, Yuya. Nerve toxin was never used on her. Mitskotska did come to meet you quite frequently. Of course, having been placed in Labor 9, she lost much of her personality. Then she's alive? But her body is gone. All that's left is her brain. Can we still call that alive? Oh. Alive or not, I don't know anymore. Can you save her? That is a difficult question. We tend to think of things being a definite border between life and death, but really, it's quite vague. Did you not understand correctly? Okay, so they made a virus capable of causing humans to suffocate when they were around them. Not a nerve toxin. They needed to breathe the same air to be affected. He weakened Ryota's immune system over the course of a year to infect him with that virus and test it on my character, the human. For the purpose we will find out later on. I mean, it's pretty obvious, isn't it, what they did? But, you know, I guess I'm not gonna say it. Her personality still remained in the world up until a few minutes ago. Yes, it's inside Ryota. Because my human character was near Ryota, she got infected and died. Nerve agent was used to kill Headmaster and Yuya. God, music stopped cranking up randomly. But you gave poor Labor 9 quite a shock, shall we say. Alas, Miss Totsuka's brain is no doubt irreversibly damaged. The wonders of modern medicine can do nothing for her now but sigh and shake their heads. Yesterday her body, and today her mind. You are far more twisted villain than I could have ever hoped to be, Mr. Kawara. I killed music. It was my fault all along. Why did it have to happen this way? This was all arranged for you. I had Labor 9, Mr. Zakazaki, and the headmaster help you along in your investigation. You are but one step from the end now. You must remember one more thing. What was it that you and Miss Totsuka told me long ago? Come, follow me. He holds out his wing. What lies beyond here? Music is gone. The one who killed her was here from the very beginning. I have nothing more to lose. You are obedient, Mr. Kawara. Wait. The demon spores are the thickest that way. You will not be able to return. That's right. The doctor's probably going to do something unspeakably horrible to you, Kawara. Come back! Thank you for bringing Mr. Kawara this far, you two. And now, goodbye. By the way, you hadn't noticed, I don't know if you were here, but we discovered that the reason that the dome was placed over was to keep everybody captive so humans could gather in mass numbers and kill all the birds inside, because that's what would happen if the human representative were to die. And then that would spark another war between humans and birds. Oh dear. This looks bad. Do you suppose it's poison gas? His presence, mystic phantom, avatar of miasma. You do take everything in stride, don't you, Higure? Two humans lie in a twisted pile. They are Music's parents. She said they worked as mediators between birds and humans. They were trying to say something to the humans barricaded on the other side of the wall. But they received only bullets as a reply. The death of her parents became a signal. The birds surrounding the little house crossed the wall as one. I can hear gunfire from inside. I can hear humans and birds screaming. We could do nothing but stand outside and watch. And then the stranger came and spoke to us. Is there anything you desire? I will grant any wish for you. So tell me. I answered. I don't want these things to happen anymore. My wish is for the world where humans and birds no longer fight. Even if I die, I want there to be peace. And music continued. I agree. I would do anything to make Ryota's wish come true. The stranger nodded. It might not be possible right now, but one day I will make it happen. When we were children. That's right. That was you. That was the other thing you had forgotten. You have remembered, I see. Eight years ago. 8 years ago? Jesus Christ. I looked up the average age for a bird, like, to live is 6? Jesus Christ. Maybe their lifespan is a little longer. A number of humans barricaded themselves in a building not far from where we lived. Music's parents were shot by the other humans, and many birds and humans were killed in the ensuing gunfight. And I met the doctor. I asked for a world in which humans and birds no longer fight. You and Miss Totsuka both said you'd be glad to die to bring it about. And so I'm carrying out your wish, just as you had stated it. Even symbiotic relationships are not free from strife. In order to end the wars between humans and birds forever, one race would have to be completely destroyed, you see. Why did you choose me back then? Choose you? Why did I ask you what your wish was, you mean? I assure you, it was not a coincidence. I'm not so bored as to wander around granting wishes willy-nilly. I, too, had made a promise. To grant your wish. The preliminary test yesterday was a resounding success. We need only transfer the original lysosomes from Fujishiro Nageki to you, and everything will be in place. I have granted your wish. Though, I did make you jump through a few hoops, so you would remember your wish and understand my intentions. It would be the least you could do to at least acknowledge all I've done for you. I don't care about anything now. Music is gone. My wish has destroyed everything. Nothing good has ever happened. If this was what my life is to be like, I wish I had never been born. I don't want to see anything anymore. Do not be anxious. You have no will to resist, so soon you will forget it all. Good night, Mr. Kawara. Ah! My crimson breast senses danger! Talking will just make it worse, Higure. It seems to be leaking in quite slowly. We have little more time, but it's getting hard to breathe. Wallenstein, you coward! Come out and fight! Uncle-san! Cool! Cool! Hold on on just a little longer. We'll get out of here. Get you out of there. We'll try to open the cage. Oko, you see to the gas. Cuckoo! Oko-san shall not fail. Much better. No one can say you slack off as student president, Shirogane. The Crimson Breast shall not forget this. Are you two alone? Where did Koawa go? Cuckoo! Were you separated? Did Ryota wander off and get lost? No, he didn't. He got carried off by the doctor. Carried off? Cuckoo! Oh, no doubt the doctor's making him drink nasty protein supplements as we speak. If we do not act soon, the funeral song shall herald the coming of darkness. Why can you never speak in plain Japanese, miserable platoon? He's saying that the doctor's planning to turn Koawa into a biological weapon. What? We can explain while we walk, assuming I don't run out of breath. Very well, let us proceed. There's still more to uncover. Koawa, are you still alive? He's red now! Oh god. He's breathing with biological weapon energy. Uncle-san has a bad feeling about this. Ryota is not normal. Miserable medical man, what have you done to him? Why, if it isn't the son of the noble LaBelle family, what is one of your prestige doing here? Your pathetic jabs mean nothing to me. What have you done to Koawa? I have granted his wish. That is all. It's almost 10. The human forces are gathered above. Mr. Koawa must now return to the surface and begin the end of the human race. Koawa would wish for no such thing. He would never harm a human. Right, Koawa? Silent. It seems he is hesitant to agree with you. Ho ho. He didn't do it on purpose, okay? It's not his fault. You put it in him, okay? He has been swallowed by the demon spores. Our voices do not reach him. It is time for us to go. He has but a little time left in this world, and we cannot afford to waste any of it. He has but little time? What does that mean? His duty is now to fly about the world, spreading the seeds of throughout all of humanity. It would be a feat impossible for any normal rock dove. Of course, he will be shot as well. If he were to fall from his wounds, he would die before completing his task. Cool! Do not fear, Oko-san will stop Ryota here and now. Silent. Oh, you just smack him. Cool! There he goes. Sakurawa has traded his free will for normally impossible physical tenacity. He's been brainwashed. We have to stop him and bring him back to his senses before he reaches the surface. But Oko is stronger than any of us, and he was sent flying just like that. Oh shit, Ryota smacked him. Oh! How can we keep him here? Shut up, Bigsby. I'm never talking to you. Stop butting in. Koawa is very strong but lacks control right now, right? Maybe we should ask Higure. What? Him? He's nuts. Haha, Black Bean Donna. There he goes again, spouting nonsense. Wait, Koawa, stop! Ah! Oh dear, there goes Shirogane. You were very calm about him being yeeted, but okay. Oh yeah, this plot is thick. The demon Red Eye speaks. Seal the disaster with the power of the chosen one. What the hell was that? He's reacting. How is that frail Luzon able to affect him? What is he doing? Hypnotizing him. According to the documents back there, Higure has the ability to pull others into his own fantasies and break down their mental restraints. I was talking to the doctor about it earlier. I think it's real. Mental restraints? Like how a desperate man can be stronger than usual? The demon red eye heralds the awakening! By the power of the bloodstained hand, I seal the funeral song! Cool! Oko-san attack! Oko-san cannot simply lose a fight with Ryota! There we go, perfect! He makes other nerds by osmosis. We're supposed to convince Ryota to stop while ourselves being drawn into some bizarre fantasy? This is madness! Don't think about the consequences, Shirogane. Just go along with it. Yeah, chat, just go along with it. It's fine. Prepare yourselves! We fight, brethren bound with the red lotus feathers. Feathers, sorry. Ryota, please! We're battling. Oh, shit. Your rings awaken! Now it's time to break Wallenstein's spell. Hear the call of the red lotus! Smack, just smacks him. Sand's turn. Oh shit. Cuckoo! Violent Ryota is not a good Ryota. Come to your senses. Whack. Kazuki's turn. We're all trying our best for you, Ryota. Kawara, come back! Sakuya's turn. Do you not care? Do you plan to destroy all we've gained? Stop, Kawara! This is not the path you must travel. Blank's turn. Who? Jeez, Ryota, you're causing everybody trouble. I don't want to see you like this either. I'm the only Berserker class character this story needs. Wake up already, Ryota! Ryota was defeated. Kawara, pull yourself together. Do you want this? No. I don't. Cuckoo! Ryota is a vegetarian and shouldn't exert himself. All birds are. What the fuck? Wait, what? I don't want to make anyone sad. The remitter reactivated. Fascinating. It should not have been possible for some hours yet. Disease is half in the mind after all. Outlook is surprisingly important. I mean, I didn't really consider eating insects non-vegetarian for birds, but okay. I suppose this means my data was insufficient. Big birds eat fish, you right. This is the end, Dark Sorcerer Wallstein. Be judged by the Crimson Breast. Wait, I heal. It's not just his fault. Why do you protect him? He is the one who did this to you. Tell me, Doctor. Why did you go so far to grant my wish? Why did I grant your wish? Reason is of nothing of note. My reason is nothing of note. It's not worth telling. Yes, it is. This was merely an experiment that has now come to an end. You must have had a reason. You aren't the sort to go around talking to children without some purpose. I want to know the answer to everything. The answer is nowhere near as glamorous as you are expecting, I assure you. Hey, good morning, Issa. Sorry to spring this on you. Could you take a look at these? What is it, sir? You seem excited. It's amazing. The healers we got earlier. Healers? Ah, the Gila cells from last month. Yeah, them. The unusually old human. Aiding science even after death. Can't we at least call the samples by their proper name? You've always been serious like that, Issa. These samples are like sweet lovebirds. Touch them with kindness, and they respond beautifully. Just how many lovebirds do you have again? Perhaps you should call them pet birds instead. Ugh. Maybe you're right. Anyway, look at this. We're looking into cancer cell immortality. This. Indeed, these results are amazing. You're quite lucky with these things. It's all about love. Or intuition. That too. Kawara Ryuji. He is quite possibly the most gifted researcher alive. He has abilities and intuition that not even he can explain. Good morning, Issa! Nice weather, huh? Makes me want to do something outside. It's already evening. I believe one normally switches to good evening around now. It's good morning whenever I get up, Issa. Get distracted by things like common sense and you'll miss the greatest discoveries of your life. Sophistry? Hey, good morning, Issa. Whoopsie, we're low on cash. Here. Was this the one? I didn't ask you to pick it up for me. Here, take it. It's not like we're running out. You sound like a pushy salesman. You're right. Wing is injured, right? If there's anything I can help you with, just ask. I've been doing fine so far. Good morning, Issa. Hey, can I say something? Hi, Maul. Welcome. This is quite a complex ending that you've come in on. I assure you it will be nothing but confusing if you haven't been here the entire time. But yes, Hazel Ryman is an amazing streamer. She's also one of my close friends. At least I consider her close. What is it, sir? I am somewhat busy. You're always busy. If I waited for you to take a break, I'd die of old age before I got to say. Talking like this gets us nowhere. Guess what? I had a kid. I see. Congratulations. You've missed a lot. This is literally us finding out the answers to everything. But like, oh my god. Is it confusing if you don't see the whole puzzle? What? Don't you have anything else to say? Not particularly. Reproduction is natural for all living creatures. Of course, were I to become a father, I would feel bad for the child, given my habit of locking myself away in the laboratory. The only bird who I ever recognized. The only one I ever recognized as worthy of my respect. Hey, good morning, Issa. Oh yeah, we had Scream crash quite a while ago. OBS died. I bought you something cool. What is it? A fossil! Look at it! It's huge! You act like an excited child. Hey, I like geology too. It tempts me with spouse breach. I will carry you on your research while you are out then. Go on. Dang, you're cold! Hey listen, wanna come with me on a business trip sometime? Field observation is fun. My next one's at the start of the month. While I am interested in your work, sir, I'm partway through a fascinating process at the moment. Perhaps another time. Yeah? I'll invite you next time then. I bet traveling with you would be a blast. Field observation is not exactly sightseeing. I will make sure to open time in my schedule, though. His last moments were dreadfully anticlimactic. He fell ill with a disease endemic to the island. By the time we returned home, he was so emaciated one could barely recognize him. He had watched as many other birds succumb to disease, so I was sure he would die in this examination room surrounded by his family. Issa, I always knew this was a possibility. Yes, sir. I don't regret the way I did things. No, sir. Everybody's, not doing too hot right about now. I'd imagine this game has depressed them horribly. But I just remembered, I do have one regret. Yes, sir? I've never done anything a father's supposed to do. I'd promised to take time off for the first time in years. I want you to do me a favor, Issa. If you ever run into my son, can you do something for him in my stead? A rather vague request. He's too nice. He'd never ask for something, even if he wanted it. You have a lecture on orthopedic rehabilitation and treatment in a few minutes. Jesus Christ. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that sounds about right for this game. I suspect he inherited that trait from his father. Anyway, if you ever happen to meet him, you don't have to go out of your way to find him or anything. Very well. I shall remember. What is his name? Ryota. It's Kawawa. Ryota. You vanished from my life before I ever told you my feelings. You want to study neurology all the time? Understandable. Neurology is very interesting. And I've chased your shadow since then. Is this what they mean by quitting while you're ahead? Or was it just cowardice? No matter how I studied life, its past, its future, I will never be able to surpass you. And that was my only goal. Kawawa Ryota, the son of Dr. Kawawa, carrying half his genetic material and otherwise unrelated. But this boy, he may be the only way for me to catch your shadow now. 8th class. We're winding down. It's coming to an end. When your father died, my world was altered. One might say his influence over me grew after death. Both for good and for ill. Kawawa Ryuji. All I can recall of him now is his voice and the color of his wings. He rarely returned home, always leaving Mother and me alone. You did this to carry out my father's will? You misunderstand. This was not just a parting kindness between colleagues. I doubt there's anyone in this world with a stronger sense of duty than mine. This was his final challenge to me, and you see the result. But your refusal is hardly rational. I was trying only to grant your wish, and you had accepted it would be so. Are you dissatisfied with something? A world without strife where no one will have a loved one stolen from them. That is a world I wished for. I never asked for a world where the human race is killed. A pity that you did not say so 8 years ago. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I had to be fucking specific about it. What an absurd contract was this? There's no power in prayer. I should never have met you. Doctor, my wish ends today. Father is no longer in this world. There's no reason for you to chase after his finer will anymore. Ho ho. Does this mean you are sympathizing with me? Oh, how I have fallen. I can feel his pitying gaze even now. Very well, the contract ends today. And I must admit defeat. It is not over yet. You must open the gates of Tartarus in the depths of the abyss. We only have about 10 minutes until the humans come in from above. I see you are still alive, gentlemen. Mr. Leon. Oh, thank you for following, Maul. That's so sweet of you. Again, sorry that this is happening at a very confusing time. I will bring with me all those who had taken refuge in the gym. Whoa, it's like something out of a science fiction movie. I bet it was built by MIBs. Rad. Well, I guess nobody panicking anyway. Mr. Shirogane, I will recover Sasaki's body before I leave. Have no fear. I am grateful to you. The exit is no doubt activated by the vital signals of the researchers who worked here. Correct. Do not fear. I shall lead you to it. Coo-hoo! The doctor is even creepier when he is being cooperative. I do not base my claims on foolish pride or emotion. I carried out an experiment, and I have now obtained the result. I have nothing more to gain or lose here. Yo, fuck that guy. Is that everyone? Thank God. Shall we go, Kawara? Can you stand? Yeah. But we need to bring Tosaka with us. I think everyone has gone outside. Doctor, I shall not forget what has taken place here. Once we are outside, I shall see that you face judgment. Your words are haughty and immature as always. Do as you please, if you can. Remember my face, villain. Very well. Who knows? I find you uninteresting, so I may well forget. I must think carefully about my plans once I'm outside. I still have much research to do. Doctor! A gunshot echoes throughout the room. The doctor collapses. Madness! There should be still time before the humans... Mr. Nanaki? A pistol is in his hand. He wobbles over to the doctor with the same unsteady, careless gait as always. And... Ah! This is the end of your research. Nanaki, what? Stop! The doctor should have a fair trial once we... No. Nah, shoot him. Shoot him again. What do you think, Doctor? Well... I'm impressed with your acuity in attacking my uninjured left side. Of course! We want both sides of you incapacitated. Thank you. Tell me, Dr. Iwami. No, Isa. I need to bring him back with me. That's why I've done all this. Tell me, where is Nageki? Nanaki points his gun at the immobilized doctor. He looks quite prepared to shoot the partridge dead at any moment. Oh, is that it? Ho ho! I had quite forgotten. Mr. Fujishiro's brother. He was a quail. Nanaki? Why are you here again? Why are you by yourself here again? You should play in the park with everybody else. I'm fine. I would just get tired. Isn't talking to me a waste of time, Hitori? You've been busy recently, have you not? I know we're short on money. That's not something you need to worry about. We adults are working hard to make sure you don't have to worry. You're a child too, Hitori. You're only 5 years older than me after all. You don't think I should be working? No, that's not what I mean. I can't do anything. I at least want to stay out of your way. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family, and we need you. That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work. Or go to school. It's just how it is. You're thinking too hard, Nigeki. Let's go pick up some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away. Right? September 2nd, 2180. Hatoful House. Where the rest of the war orphans and I live together. I was always a little better at studying than the others, so I teach at the local school to help make ends meet. Going to work and coming home. Every Friday we all gathered together and had supper. There are children who go to school. There are those who work like me. And children like Nageki who stay home. Our family is a patchwork of ages and lives. Will we always eat together on this day? What should we have? Might have enough left over, or we could pool our money and buy something. I had more work than usual last month, so I got paid a little more than usual. I'll get something nice. I'll head home and see what everyone wants first. But this day was different. Our home was surrounded by security vehicles. It's an attack by the Human Liberation Front. We can't let any birdie inside. We sent 2 human negotiators, but they were shot. We're going to storm the place. Get back, it's dangerous. Hey you, are you listening? I remember angry shouts coming from every direction, but I couldn't tell what they were saying. The only things I could focus on were the gunshots from inside. Today was supposed to be our day. No one has ever been missing on a Friday before. No one can disappear today. We have to be together today. No matter what. When I went in, the gunshots had stopped. All that was left were the corpses in ruin, and... Everyone is covered in blood, immobile. The humans, the security forces, and my family. What did we do? We had nothing. Our parents and our homes had already been stolen by the humans. All we had left were each other. Why do they have to keep stealing from us? Why? Why? Hitori. You were outside. Good. Nigeki, you're alive. Everyone else? I see. Nigeki was hiding in the innermost room. He must have heard everything from inside his hiding place. Human corpses are scattered throughout the room. Nigeki, were you afraid? I'm sorry. It wasn't your fault, Hitori. I wasn't here when you needed me. Don't apologize, Hitori. I don't know how I could live if you were gone too. When I found him then, I didn't notice, but none of the human corpses in that room had been shot. Interesting. This will be our room from now on. The house is too big for just the two of us. Right. It's a little lonely. Yes. Hitori, what should I do? Isn't there anything I could do to help? You just have to be happy and well. Don't push yourself. We'll find something for you to do, okay? I noticed almost as soon as we'd moved out of the Hatoful house. He was never very healthy to begin with, but he was getting worse and worse. What would start out as a slight cold would turn into a high fever and go on for days. Nope, this is all text. It was painful to watch. Was it really just his weak body? I couldn't do anything. Should we get a doctor, Nageki? I'm fine. I'm fine. Nageki, wait. You still have a fever. Don't worry about the dishes. I'll take care of them. I told you. I'm fine. Don't... If you just say how you feel outright, I'll feel better too, Nageki. Okay? But... how about this? From now on, I'm fine isn't allowed. What do you... Whenever you say you're fine, you never are. Okay. Go to bed for now, alright? Tomorrow I'm taking you to a doctor. This is highly unusual. Nageki has a genetic condition which impairs his immune system. Impairs his immune system? Oh no, this is just a little bit. This is like literally the ending. It's a lot more. It's so much more. But if you're very curious about this game, once the week is over, I will be turning all of my past broadcasts into highlights. So there will just be different parts of them. And you'll be able to watch it from beginning to the end, and you will know what's happening. So don't worry, if you didn't miss it, you didn't miss it forever. You have the tools to go back and see it. I like to save my gameplays like that. All living creatures inherit defense systems against viruses and the like from their parents, and we call them immune system. Thank you for the compliment, Mal. But Nageki's is abnormally weak. And that's why he gets sick so easily? Indeed. He can become infected with diseases that bodies such as yours or mine would fight off easily. It is probably best if he avoids going outside, as that could bring him into contact with more dangerous viruses. He becomes seriously ill with little or no warning. Please, can you cure him? I will find whatever money it takes. He's the only family I have left. I understand how you feel, but as I said, his condition is hereditary. I have never seen anything like it. I'm sorry, but I can't help him. We went to many hospitals, and I talked to many doctors. They all said the same thing. I can't help him. Someone please save Nageki. Anyone. I'll do anything. We had all been alone, but we found a home together, and it was taken from us. And now this? Someone, please help us. Soon after the start of 2183, a letter arrived. It was from a researcher at St. Pigeonation's medical institution. Mr. Issa Soma. I have received a report about a boy named Fujishiro Nageki from a doctor at a certain hospital. I believe I know what his condition is. It was extremely rare, so my fellow researchers and I would be grateful for a chance to assist in curing it. We hereby invite him to come study at St. Pigeonation's. We believe that solving the riddle of his sickness will bring great advances to all bird science. The medical center will pay for his tuition. St. Pigeonation's is a school of great prestige. Our curricula and facilities are among the best in the world. The medical center is located on the school grounds. We propose that he live in the center out of concern for his delicate health. He will have access to professional medical expertise at any time he should need it. Please consult with the rest of your family, and if you are interested, contact me at the following address. I will be waiting. Isa, Soma. This is amazing, Nageki. I'm glad we went to so many hospitals. I never expected an invitation like this. I don't want to go. I want to stay with you, Hitori. But you'll be able to go to school. I can only teach you what I know, and there's a lot that I don't know. And you'll be able to make friends. The doctors there will help you with your illness, so you won't have to be sick. Do you not want me here, Hitori? Of course I do. But I'm worried. If you were to get really sick, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I think it would be better for you to stay with the doctors. I'll be lonely by myself, but I can wait until you're better. Become strong, Nageki, and then come back here. I'll wait for you, however long it takes. Okay. And so Nageki enrolled in St. Pigeonations. It's been too long, and I'm speaking is not correct. There had been a lot of us at Hatoful House, and after that, I was with Nageki. I was lonely living by myself for the first time, but I was more worried about Nageki. I hope he made good friends, but he's never been very sociable. Hi, Dr. Benda. You've missed a lot, and things are sadder. Shockingly. I don't know how that was possible. At least you will have an easier life there than here. And most importantly, they'll be looking for a cure. Summer of that year, he sent a lot of letters home. I'm going to be undergoing intensive treatment over the summer. I wanted to come home, but they said this would be better for me. How are you? I'll write again soon. I asked Dr. Isa about a meeting, but he said no. I'm not the only one here with an unusual illness, and they have to be very careful about who comes in. Summer's half over now. Is it hot out? The basement of the center is always the same light and it's always the same light and same temperature. Ugh. It is very sad, and honestly, I knew it was gonna do this. I miss you, Hitori. I'm fine. I'm fine, Hitori. Don't worry about me. I was worried. Nageki hadn't told me he was fine since he was promised not to 3 years ago. What are they doing to him? Are they doing something bad to him? I tried calling Dr. Isa, but he always replied with progress is good and everything is fine. If everything is fine, why won't they let me talk to him? I snuck into the medical center. I need to know if he's really alright. He said that he was undergoing intensive care in the basement. That must be where he is. How do I get there? I need the entrance to the building. I need to find the entrance of the building. Game, you can't be messing with my brain that's already having trouble reading by making errors. That was when I heard the alarm. I could hear urgent footsteps and the sound of wings. This building has all the most advanced equipment. They must have noticed me. But I was greeted at the corner, not by guards, but by panicked researchers. All shouting the same thing and heading for the exit. Fire! Fire! What? A fire? Subject 00 set a fire! Call the fire department! Black smoke rolled towards me from the innermost corridors. Nageki! Where is Nageki? Nageki! Say something, please! Where are you? It's happening again. Nageki needs me, and I'm not there. I always leave him alone when he's in pain. The smoke clogged my lungs with its foul stench, but I ran onwards anyway. Nageki is there, in a room filled with fire. Nageki, it's me! Hitori, I'm here to save you! Hitori... What happened? What did they do to you? Come on, we have to get out of here. I'm sorry. His face is clouded. He shuts the door, and I hear the lock click shut. Open the door, Nageki! Hitori, I can't go outside anymore. I can't live anymore. What did they do to you? I'm a fool. All this time I thought you were getting better. I thought you'd come home cured. I should be the one apologizing. Nageki, please. Come home with me to our home. Listen, Hitori. I recorded everything that's happened here, and I hid it in the library. It's wrong. This is the only way to stop them. What are you talking about? We could talk later. I can't let you die. Can you do me a favor, Hitori? Anything. Please. Please. Make sure there's nothing left of my body. And... Uzune Hitori. I had heard that he died after the fire, but it would seem that our investigation was lacking. Oh, thank you so much, Mom. That's so sweet. Good night, Mom. Yeah, I don't usually stream this late, but I didn't want to stop before we finished. It's hardly easy to change your name and face. Nageki. He's calling. He's calling me, you know. Isa. I came to greet Nageki. Where is he? I see you are losing hold of your sanity. I'm serious. I've been waiting for this from the beginning. You told me what you were doing to him here. But when you closed the facility, I've been waiting for this, Isa. Waiting for you to open this place again. Ever since I joined the faculty. He's still here, isn't he? Nageki. There was indeed some pieces left of him after the fire. They would have degraded in mere hours had I left them. If it pleases you to call those bits of meat Fujishiro Nageki, I will not attempt to stop you. But those pieces have already been transferred to Miss Kawakawa's body. You won't die just yet, Isa. Don't worry. Don't worry. So tell me, where is Nageki? I have to take him home now. If by Nageki you mean what was left of him after the fire, then it's in Mr. Kawawa's liver. The cells from his body that contain the Sharon virus are now inside Mr. Kawawa, parasiting him. Oh, is that it? I see. Thank you, Isa. Hang on just a little longer, Isa. I need to ask Nageki what he thinks we should do with you. Mr. Nanaki comes over to me with a soft smile on his face when he teaches class. Can you hear me, Nageki? I'm sorry I made you wait this long. I'm here now. Sir, it's me, Kawara Ryota, from your class. Please snap out of it. I don't know what's happened in the past, Nanaki, but this is not the time for such foolery. We have only a few more minutes before the humans enter the school grounds. It won't take them long to find this place. Could you move over for a second, Shirogane? I need to talk to Kawara. He points the gun at Sakuya. Oh shit. Gasp. Sakuya, he's serious. It's too noisy in here. Come on, Kawara, let's go into that room. Just the two of us. What are you thinking? Are you planning to lock yourselves in? Open the door! Open it, I say! Isa said he's in your liver, didn't he? Where is the liver, I wonder? Do you know, Kawara? Sir, Nageki would never have wanted this. He stares thoughtfully at my stomach, a knife in his hand. Uh-oh. Oh, my body feels weak. I think I must have put too much into that fight earlier. I won't be able to resist. Nageki. Oh yeah, this story is twisted. And that's why I love it. Nageki. Nageki, can you hear me? I've come to save you again. Where are you? Tell me. What part of Kawawa do I need to cut open to find you? Nageki? 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 I don't want to keep saying it over and over again. Yeah, we just... blah, blah, blah. Sir, listen to me. It's been a sad story the whole time, just under the surface. He moves the knife from one place to another as if making an estimation. He's going to... Oh, I see. It's hide and seek. I'll look as hard as I can then. Just a little longer. We'll be able to go home in just a little bit, Nageki. Together. Stop it, Hitori! The knife is stuck deep into the wall under my wing. I can hear Nageki's voice. But I can't see him. The voice is coming from inside me. Oh shit, what? He really be in there. Mr. Kawara, let me use your body for a bit. Okay. Yeah, you know what, why not? Sure. Can you hear me, Hitori? Of course. I've talked with you every night. You told me, Nageki. You told me to come get you. Told me to enact revenge on Issa. No, Hitori, that was not me. I never told you to do that. Have you forgotten what I asked you to do, Hitori? Man, a lot of people be forgetting such important promises in this game. It's crazy. The second thing. I remember, of course I remember. So let's go home. Listen, Hitori, I am no longer here. I cannot go home with you. Who said that? Oh, I see. It was Issa, wasn't it? It's always Issa. I'll shoot him good this time. Only he would say something mean like that. Ah, shit, I dropped my mouse. Come back, mouse. You can't leave me. I'm not done with you. No, it wasn't him. Don't worry, Nageki. I'll take care of him in a minute. Don't worry. Hitori, I never asked you to come for me. I never asked for you to enact revenge. Who was it? Nageki. It was Nageki. I died because of you. You abandoned me here. I never wanted to come here. It was you who killed me. You killed me. You killed me. You killed me. Oh, good God. Shadow Nageki. I will not forgive Hitori. I'm sorry, Nageki. But I know that no apology will ever fix it. Oh my God, he's tormented by his own guilt. That's unfortunate. Sir, what? There is a shadow in Hitori's heart. His own shadow pretending to be mine. Come for me, Hitori. I'm here. I know, I know. I don't want to be alone. I don't want you to be alone. You will never forget me. You will live with me. You will live with your sin forever. That is what you want, isn't it? If you want me to carry this pain, I will, Nageki. I won't ask for forgiveness. I'm glad this is helping you relax. You're probably the only one feeling relaxed at what's happening. I won't. But thank you for the alert. He's crying. Tortured by his own shadow. I'm sorry, Nageki. I'm sorry. Hitori, I don't want you to be in pain. He's trying to destroy his feelings of guilt. He wants to be saved. If you're here, his pain will go away. Help save him. Yes.
Your phone has no SIM card installed.
Shut up, Google. Fucking button in. Hitori, I was tortured by them here in this place. It was terrible. Issa and the others should die in pain. Yes, yes, I agree with that. All of them should die. As long as they live, my pain will never disappear. Mr. Nanaki? This is making me sad, but at least I'm not mad anymore. Yeah, you have a whole different problem now. Revenge will solve nothing. Sir, you and Nigeki both lost those most important to you to strife. You should know best of all people that revenge helps no one. It brings no happiness, only pain. If I hadn't been there, Nigeki would never have died. I was never there when he needed me. I'm sorry, Nigeki. If I had been better, this would never have happened. So everything would have been fine if you never met me. If I hadn't been there, you never would have felt pain. Sir, why? Time Nigeki spent with you was his greatest treasure. I know how wonderful it is to be able to be together with loved ones, too. Nigeki is glad he got to be with you, sir. There is nothing to regret. Come with me, Hitori. Look at me, Hitori. Hear only my voice, Hitori. I will tear your heart to pieces, and when it heals, I will tear it again, and again, and again. That is your punishment. It will be wonderful to live with me again. Wonderful. Hitori? Please, Hitori. Listen to me. The voice you hear is that of your own shadow. You have been hurting yourself all this time. Stop blaming yourself. I don't want to see you in pain. You asked me for two things, Nigeki. The first was, come save me. So I... Listen to me, Hitori! My first wish was for you to make my body disappear from this world. As long as I live, as long as my body remains, someone will try to use the Sharon virus. That virus must disappear, and my body with it. It will bring only sadness as long as it remains. You asked for one other thing. You asked me to take revenge on Dr. Issa and all those who brought you pain. Hi, Prox! A lot is happening. I really don't know how to explain it to you very quickly. But we are at the end, the very end of a long, twisted, and complex story. Yes. I need to grant this wish. I need to... Hitori! No, Hitori. That was not my wish. Remember, Hitori. Remember my final wish. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family, and we need you. That doesn't help. My body like this, I can't work. I can't work or go to school. That's just how it is. You're thinking too hard, Nigeki. Let's go pick some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away, right? What a beautiful sunset. I guess it's autumn already. Are you cold, Nigeki? I'm fine. Hitori? It would be easier for you without me, right? Why do you think that? I heard you and the others talking about it. Medicine costs a lot more than food. You're paying for it out of your salary, right? If you had that money for yourself, you could buy better food. You wouldn't have to work so much. So you would be better off without me. Don't say that, Nigeki. I don't care about fancy food or free time. You're more important than any of those things. You mean more to us than you think, Nigeki. You were very young when you came here, so maybe you don't remember, but losing family is hard. I want to stay like this, watching over the people I love, forever. I mean, that's also fair. I mean, it is his life, though. So listen, maybe it looks like I'm working just for you, but it's for me, too. Seeing you happy makes me happy. Thank you, Hitori. I just wish I wasn't such a burden to you. Stop that already! You've never been a burden to me. Here, have some millet. Eat well, and we could sleep well too. Let's hope for good dreams, okay? I hope we could stay with everyone like this forever. Yes. Yes. My second wish was... live, Hitori. Live and be happy. Nigeki, I can't be happy. You're gone. I can't be with you anymore. Look at me, Hitori. I want you to live. You don't have to feel guilty for me. I could tell while I was still here. I couldn't tell why I was still here. At first I thought my remains, the parts of me that were inside Mr. Karo now, are keeping me here. But I don't think so now. I think I was worried. Worried that you wouldn't be able to keep going alone. It's ending soon, don't worry. I can't, Nigeki. I can't go on without you. I don't want to live without you. We stayed here too long, Hitori. We have to move on. Don't worry. We'll meet again. Somewhere. Sometime. Mr. Kawara? Thank you. Kawara! Are you unhurt? Yeah, I'm fine. How unexpected! If it were me, your insides would have divulged themselves and their secrets long ago. Shut up! I can still shoot you. Nanaki, I will not forgive this madness. Don't worry about it, Sakuya. It's already over. We need to get out. You're already out of time. Indeed. Nigeki was kept frozen here, right, Doctor? Indeed, he was. The facility was sealed off, so it was hardly difficult to keep people from snooping around. I'm staying here with music. What are you saying, Kawara? Come on, come with us at once. I see. Kawara. I thought you would say that. The Sharon virus has now colonized your body quite completely. Were you to leave, any humans you encountered would suffer a painful death. What? Was this your plan all along, you conniving physician? Surely this is the way to remove the virus. Alas, that would be impossible with current medical technology. Once established in the body, it's quite tenacious. Even if we were to remove the tissues from Mr. Fujishiro, Mr. Kawara would still carry the virus. Madness! Lunacy! The same goes for Miss Tosca's damaged brain. It's currently preserved inside a glass jar, but just barely. Indeed, given Labor 9's behavior and the subsequent damage she was dealt, there's no guarantee that a personality and memories are still retrievable. With current medical technology, anyway. Shirogane, let's go outside. Do you mean to leave Kawara here? How deep does your selfish nature run? We'll come back for him. It's impossible now, but one day we may be able to remove the virus from his body. I think. Then Nigeki would say the same. Well, Mr. Shirogane, I think perhaps you would do well to respect Mr. Kawawa's thoughts on the matter. I feel as if this one day has brought an entire lifetime's worth of fatigue. I just want to rest for a little while. I'm worried about Mother. Sakuya, could you tell her I'll be back one day? Listen, Kawawa. A libelle? No. I never go back on my word. No matter how long it takes, I will come back for you. I swear. So, promise me, please. Promise me that you'll leave this place with me alive. Right. I promise. I'll be waiting for you. A lot sure happened today, music. Does that mean we're finally getting into recap mode, Ryota? I'm half sick from being stuck out here, not even knowing what's going on. Yeah, I guess you only got to see bits and pieces of the story. Yep, so will you fill me in, please? I guess we have plenty of time for it. I'm going to miss eating udon. But having you here makes things at least a little better, right? Where do I start? Everything that's happened, what's happening now, and everything that might happen one day. We have plenty of time to talk about it all. Oh, madness! Why, if it isn't my darling little brother, salutations! Oh, shit, you lived! You scum! You villain! Explain yourself! Why are you still alive? Why? Well, for starters, I can never bring myself to leave all ladies sad and alone. How much must you mock me before you will be satisfied? Hello again! Leon? Truth be told, Leon here gave me an antidote. I was loitering around on the border between life and death, and he pulled me back up in a miraculous survival. But he said he was going to recover your body. I do not recall saying I was going to necessarily recover his corpse. Alright, bitch. You got me on technicality, and I don't like that. Lunacy, madness, inconceivable. Give it back. Give me back the time and mental energy I spent mourning you. You mourned me? I'm flattered. Gah. We can't stay long. Sakasaki Yuka, it's time to set out on our next bright and massive mission. This is your chance to regain the department's trust. Roger that. Let's go. Sexy and suave. Cool! Oko-san felt mood. What? What? No, that's not. I don't know what that is, but that's not correct. There's deliciousness nearby. Smell food? Is that what you're trying to say? Akil, do you have food? Huh? What did I? God, the demon spores encroach again. Cool! Stick 'em up! Oko-san demands your beans or your life. So you appear, bone-white bird of bean eating. By the oath of old, join me! Still going at it? Hello, Shirogane. How are you? Why are you still alive? Why didn't you fucking shoot that guy? Why are you, of all people, pushing Iwami's wheelchair? I would never expected to see you two together. Fear not, I am just on my way to push him into traffic. Don't worry. Taking responsibility for injuries dealt to another party by tending to them seems like a natural enough reaction to me. Please push him into traffic. Please push him into traffic. Please. He's helpless. He is in the wheelchair. You can do it. You can just do it right now. It'll be fine. It'll be an accident. Whoops, it slipped. These clumsy, clumsy feathers of mine. But, if you change your mind and decide it's time to enact revenge again. I never met either of you. Understand? Come on, Shirogane. That would never happen. Probably. Ho ho ho! How wonderful. I'm gonna say it now, Shu. You really did not deserve to live. We really should have left you back there. I can feel the suspense in the air. Somehow I feel like attempting to apply ethical guidelines to either of you is completely futile. Anyway, I needed to talk to you. Enough of whatever shit you're doing. It was my time. I have the results from the experiment the other day. There were no problems. None at all. It was a perfect success. Well, I guess that means it's time, doesn't it? I have the date. If you could come, please do. Mr. Kawara. Mr. Kawara, Miss Tokusan. Tosaka. Fuck it, whatever. Can you hear me? The morning is almost here. Wake up, Kawara. Tosaka, I told you I wouldn't go back on my word. Thanks for playing. Good God, the bird has a cleaver. Do you see that?